I'm really excited right now. I don't know if they have any fun facts to tell me I don't already know. But if they do, that's exciting. If not, I'm still excited. Did you guys hear that Valley Scare is coming back?
You know, you said that to me. I don't know what that means.
It's done.
It's exciting.
Yeah, right?
I feel like I'm about to see secret things.
You are. I probably just have to come back in the middle of the summer. Or maybe...
Oh no, you have to come back?
Maybe when the haunt happens.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You have to visit me again? Oh no.
Well, but they're just doing a great job creating immaculate vibes, you know? And you're also here creating immaculate vibes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I should use the restroom before we get to the galaxy.
Is that what he just suggested?
I think so. I'm here at Valleyfair Spring Thaw. Just used the bathroom. Lost my friends. Walking to the Galaxy Theater to hear what they have to say. I'm really excited. It's way too cold right now, but it's really cool to be here with no one else here. Like, I guess there's two friends over there, but I'm excited. Yay!
No.
Wow.
It's got like used coaster wheels, Excalibur flags, scrambler skins.
It's kind of
Does
cool.
the red mean that it is?
If you're into that kind of thing, some people are.
Sydney?
Well, I'm Sydney.
Okay, well,
We got-
then we have 3 under that name.
Perfect.
There's 3 in your party?
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Okay, here are your 3 raffle tickets. We are going to be raffling at the very end, and you have to be here in order to win, all right?
That makes sense. Thanks.
I don't know why it's
Whoa.
such a difference.
Good morning.
Hi. I'm excited. I wanted to see the lights.
Are you trying to tell me that this is new?
This is a surprising number.
You being a hater right now?
No, no.
You're my little camera and you say that you're surprised by the amount of people that are here.
I'm shocked and appalled. How much record time can you get on this?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
I also handle our social media, so I think some of you are also on our socials and comment all your enthusiastic comments, and so it's great to meet you all in person. This is the off season, so things are a little rough around the edges. You get that awesome backstage look and everything that's going on as we bring this park to life, and so we're thrilled to have you here.
All right, guys, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. I hope you guys have fun tonight. You guys are super important to Valleyfair, and we appreciate you guys.
I like that this park cares where it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's really cute.
Yeah. Minnesota. Wow.
It sure is.
They're like, yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
This is tiny.
Yeah, it's for kids.
I know, but it's like really small. That's adorable.
Can we open the water park right now and go swimming?
I don't want to do that.
I don't think that you want that.
No?
I'm going to be honest.
Hey, it's the balloons. They're doing a full teardown of that. I'm just going to say right now, I think the next roller coaster is going to spin. That's what I think.
Oh, like Mad Mouse?
That one doesn't spin. It could, but it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. It goes straight. It's I mixed it up with the
one at
Mall of America.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Because it could.
Emily.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Because it's like it's the same like concept of like tight corners,
Yeah.
but like
I just think it
that
both
one
should.
actually is like kind of
like-
scary because like you're like I'm gonna fall.
Mad Mouse?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're like I'm gonna. It's not gonna stop and turn. It's gonna go. It's gonna keep going over the edge.
You just have to go wee.
Oh, okay.
Wee.
I see.
It's weird to be here right now when nothing is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of fun. Honestly, I like that one.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, because it tilts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Is this? Oh, it's here.
Oh, because the sign's not up yet.
Then we're gonna have lunch at Renegade Smokehouse. The sign is not up yet, but you will find out that that's the old stadium grill. We have given it a great facelift.
For some reason I thought it was going to be like further towards Renegade. But that's
Renegade's
way
like
back
right there.
Oh, I keep thinking of Excalibur.
Oh, that's fair.
I get them two mixed up.
I don't like Excalibur.
It's gonna have margaritas.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna take a bun.
To the place. Oh, yum. Hey, what are you having today, Aaron?
Mac and cheese.
Oh,
A bun.
that's
Some
pretty
chips.
good. Oh.
And some strawberry shortcake.
How do you feel about what you've had so far?
The mac and cheese is nice. I like the little crust on top.
It is really nice. Hey, Jack. What are you having today?
You're not gonna believe this. I'm having mac and cheese.
Whoa.
A bun. And some chips, but I put barbecue sauce on the mac and cheese.
Is that elevated?
I think it does. I think it does, truly. I'm also having some strawberry shortcake.
Oh, good.
This is the vegetarian option,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Well, we're not really sure. We didn't ask anybody.
That's true. I just kind of assumed. I knew what the meat looked like, so I didn't take it.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
Renegade Smokehouse, yes or no? This is the last question.
It's very warm in here.
It is really hot up here.
I'm guessing they're gonna, like, it's still under construction or something. Like they're going to redo it.
It's
They
so
just need a
hot.
vent. But look at these chairs.
Those are adorable. Those are very cute.
I swear.
I remember writing that as
We have Parker here as well, so you can follow them. You guys are off to the races.
That's the situation.
Have fun. We'll see you at 2:45.
We're off to the races. I forgot her name, but she's really lovely. I've never been on a big swing.
Nice.
They're at every park, and I always don't ride them. They're not at Six Flags Great America. Nope.
This spring, this week, our inspection on wildlife structure. Basically, it's just a giant crane comes in. We do up and down the structure in a basket. Every splice, every joint, every cross brace, all gets looked at, checked out, all the way through the whole ride. And then when we're done, we go over to Steel Venom, do the same thing. It's actually several inspections going on up there.
That guy has a speaker. Yeah, it's not really doing a whole lot. That's okay though. This thing sucks.
I like that it goes over like the path.
They always do, and it's always this kind, and it always sucks. But because it was one of the first things they added, it's always in a perfect spot. So you can be like, this is so pretty. I hope they don't take it out, even though it's awful.
Yeah, because then they're like right there. And that's kind of fun. I think it's fun from this perspective.
I'm not very well.
It's fun to look at on the ground.
That's why corkscrew too, right? I thought the Ferris wheel was bigger.
Yeah. Like at night or in the winter?
Mama Chetas?
There's a lot of boxes in there.
Don't look. Chicken Shack, they're doing something with this.
Yeah, they said they're doing something. Oh, isn't it turning into a funnel cake
Oh,
place
sorry.
or something?
Oh, that sounds right.
We have Superior Funnel Cake Company. That is going in where Chicken Shack is.
This is Monster. I think this is where we're going.
Oh, they're building a little building.
Is it the bee-free zone?
Boathouse refreshments, new and enclosed. In other words, it's no more bees. It's a bee-free location.
It very well might be.
The big thing we're just going to kind of highlight on these is both of these rides are hydraulically driven. So we get to the swing, you'll see that's all pneumatic or air driven. That back little white building cool thing about this is if you've seen any of Parker's videos that he posts online, when we take these off, it's not right on the ground. It's a huge undertaking. We're taking them off 40 feet in the air. So it's 2 of our boom lifts, the crane. We're picking things up, sliding them around. If you get a chance, you should really look at like some of the ones that Parker has on like Facebook. And so here, there's 2 different hydraulic drives. One's for the east side and west side of it to run them.
The test dummies
There's
that they put on the
8 drive
roller
motors
coaster.
on this ride to get it to run. The thing about this is it has to be very balanced in order to run it. If it gets out of balance, if you've ever driven your car with an unbalanced tire, it gets really rough and then it just doesn't want to work. But this is the exact same thing. So when the operators are switching from loading, 10 people or 10 gondolas to 5 gondolas, there's reasons for it. It's to make sure it stays balanced. It takes a lot longer to load them, but that's the exact reason. Because if it doesn't, then you're calling your maintenance guys out here to help rebalance and unload.
That would be handy. It sure looks like 2 hydraulic things.
Oh no! So balance like the whole wheel. Whole wheel.
I think you're doing it. I think through center.
Yeah, just back up this way, and then we'll cut through the middle where they are right now. Okay, gotcha.
Trailblazer. That was scary. You'd never do that normally. Like ever.
Which socks are you?
A lot of that for like storage. Like
I don't know.
Probably one of my favorite
I was
rides
looking
to
at it on my
work on.
eyelids.
So every 3 years, the big cables that come off the top gold wheel, they get replaced. We just did them. They're about 1,100 pounds, 75 and 78 feet long. There's 2 different ones. We'll go look inside the towers. It is a giant piston that runs this ride. So it stands, you can't see it because it's actually installed right now, but these doors we get them in, when you see how big it is, it barely fits through the door. And so basically, the threaded rod on the end goes over, comes down, we call it the ones on the piston side, which connects to the top of the piston. And then there's actually 2 smaller, they're smaller, but they're like 1-inch cables that connect to the bottom of the piston, come all the way down around the bottom, and back up to what we call the tensioner, which is how we keep tension on the cable so that the ride runs properly. So if we let the tension slip too much, or get down too low, it'll actually just slip and it won't perform as well. It'll still run, it just won't run at max peak efficiency.
Max peak efficiency.
Yeah, we can go on the computer, we can change it. It kind of varies on, we keep the cycles typically at 7 swings on it so that it always runs the same amount, but we can change the height. The height is dependent on wind, because if it's too windy and we get, it'll actually see that it went too high and it'll shut the ride down. So we can adjust the height. We keep it on between medium. Sometimes we'll put it on high, but just really wind aided. And it doesn't take much. It really doesn't. Once it swings, I think maximum height on, we measure actually the degrees. So like right now it's at 0 degrees. So maximum degree is 115 is what we allow for it. Any more than that and it shuts it down. Wow. So there's 2 compressors per side. That's the way we need both compressors running to run one side. And then we also have the big storage silos on the side. We need those to get the volume of air it requires to push the swing. And then last year when we were down a compressor, we could have ran all of them. We can open some valves and run all 3 compressors for both sides. It just takes so much longer to rebuild that air pressure. It goes from like 2 minutes to like 5 minutes to building that air pressure. So we use the big storage silos.
What's that car doing on the
Everything
road?
is utilized on this just for it. And then if you watch in like the fall, you'll see like the air, all the air exhausting out the side. It's pretty cool looking. There's also 4 air dryers. The air dryers are because the compressors make so much air and so much moisture. If we don't have the dryers, those tanks will probably have about 10 gallons of water in them every day.
Ugh.
So you can come in. Dryers are right here. I mean, one looks like the others, but these ones, you can come back, see all the compressors.
Oh my goodness.
That I don't know. Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of
Wet.
VFDs are very they ramp up water slower.
This is crazy. I don't know what I thought was in here, but it was not this.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
And it's got the little schematic on the thing.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Slay.
Slay.
And so we just put in VFDs this year, so it should, they'll ramp up phases or something. Yeah, it just ramps up slower, like they all ramp up at the same speed, so it's not such a...
That place was crazy. Huh? That place was crazy.
It was really wild in there.
Bonkers.
So we have the storage silos on the top, or on the side here. That's something that's different than like Cedar Point or any of the other parks that have them. A lot of the other parks have a compressor that runs one compressor, runs one tower. Our setup is that one compressor will feed those air tank silos and then feed the rides. So we can maintain a higher volume and air pressure. Because you're storing it. Yep.
The sun's out. Welcome back, sun. That's cool.
Pretty good about.
Oh, look out. There's a hazard.
Remember the hot tunnel?
I love the hot tunnel.
The hot house?
It is.
It's like shocking because it's so dark and so hot, and you're like, what happened? This is a whole new environment.
Now imagine there's lights in there.
Yeah. And air conditioning.
Oh no, I think the fact that it's so hot's hilarious.
Gotta have the hot.
Why is there a truck on the sidewalk?
Apprenticeship.
Again?
Yeah, so that's the conveyor belt for Hurricane Falls. They just replaced it, so that when we replaced it, instead of trying to roll it up to a big old roll, we just cut it up in sections because it's no longer any good. So now we can dispose of it that way. It's easier to carry. All the way up to the station.
That sign has looked better.
Come on, let's go. Just today.
But I'm really not opposed to purchasing a flash pass. I wish they didn't exist, but they do, so I'll comply.
Yeah.
Something with like Disney's Fast Pass.
Did you watch the hour-and-a-half video about it?
That's probably that, yeah.
I love that video. So you were extremely informed on how awful they are.
Yeah.
So the way it works here at Valleyfair is each one of our mechanics kind of has a ride area. So that one's empty. We didn't get to film that one yet. If you want to see how they actually connect together, you can step up and take a look. There's basically a big coupler here that connects it to the back of the next car. So if you look at this car, it only has two what we call road wheels that it rides on the top of the track. The actual front of the car is connected to the back of the next one. So some of our trains are like this, some of them are kind of more like your car where you actually have four wheels. Like Wild Thing has four wheels, so it's independent, so it can sit by itself. One car can. Where Renegade, it has to be tied together. The thing about wooden tracks is they are very temperamental to the weather. So if it's been a dry spell, it changes. We've had a lot of rain, it changes. Everything changes it. So we're constantly doing track work to it. I know Tom kind of alluded to it in the questions asked, but like every year, when we get the track, or in the shop, you'll see we actually have a piece of track in there. We're constantly doing sections of it. This one is much more so than my roller. My roller is very out and back and smooth. This one, I mean, you've rode and it twists, turns, and beats you up. So you're always when we keep up the track, then we'll find that like some of that transfers into the cars. So then we got to do stuff.
I think I'd like it more if I didn't know that there was better.
So it's kind of a balance. Yeah.
I don't think I understand how tracks work.
What do you mean?
I don't get it.
Specifically the maintenance track right now?
I'm looking at it and I don't understand.
like why does the roller coaster stay on the track?
You know, I used to kind of
There's
know
wheels
some
on
of
the
these
bottom.
put them on and we asked the train operator, but
Oh, does that help?
it's been a while.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Sideways? Oh, it's down there.
Yeah, so it sandwiches them. Sometimes there,
So
and there
each
might even
car, I
also
think,
be a
is like
sideways one on this one. I would
Probably
think.
like
Wait, that's right.
It's usually
I
like
just realized
they're pretty decent. But they're definitely some weight.
My knees are not good today.
maybe don't crouch again. Goodbye, Renegade. My favorite. We went down to go up. We were just up. We're going up again. Look at that twisty.
Alright, I'll throw it. Wow, the handrail's really cool. Do you think it's because it's made of metal or it's wood?
Yes, I do.
Basically the number of clicks.
Wow.
You can come under here too if you want.
Oh, we're like in here.
Some of the water dummies drip, so I mean, speak out if there's a puddle, it's probably your eat. So, yeah, so they're on the mechanics are up top. They're looking at all the lap bars, all the padding, any of the seat sides, wheels,
crazy. Oh, you're good.
everything that they can get their hands on and see. Then they're coming down under here, and this is our maintenance deck, kind of on the underneath. So they'll be up on that platform. They'll be up there looking at different things. So as you climb up, stuff you'll see like we have different parts. So here's the chain dog. This is what actually hooks up to the chain, brings you up the lift hill. And then if you come down here, this one, these are the anti-rollbacks. That actually, when you get stopped on the lift or take it on your phone, then that's what catches you. And you hear, that's what's hooking us to hold it from rolling back down. Yep, and that clicking going up on all of them, yeah. There's like a little gray plastic pad, that's what we call a silencer. It just keeps it from being steel on steel. It's not much wear and tear. Honestly, it's just a whole lot of plastic. You'll hear it once it falls off, it's loud. It's you'll get called. So this is like the air lines for the brakes. So when you hear the brakes open and close, these are just mufflers, so it's not just straight air dumping out, it's just more of a This one has two different styles, so if you look, you'll see some that look aluminum, some that look copper. Back up top and out that way, it actually has magnetic brakes. So there's 5 sliding magnetic brakes and then like 6 stationary ones. So the stationary ones stay set, they don't move. That comes in, and then the sliding ones, it's kind of the same thing. It slides depending on the speed of the train. So like if it's really fast, it'll keep them in position, and then as soon as it says okay, like it's safe to either roll it forward or speed it up, they'll just shift. And it basically goes from lining, I never remember if it's like lining the poles up to opposite, positive, north south, or how they go, but it shifts the poles. Yeah. So, like I said, the bumper cars, that gets used for winter storage. The arcade, they actually pull all the games out. That's where all of the Planet Snoopy rides go. So when they come off, that is that's somebody else's ride. That's a guy.
Is that the air compressor that actually runs the brakes for
Yep,
the whole ride, or just
yeah,
the
nope, the whole ride.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The big one with this is this and High Roller are the only coasters in our park that actually get like a track loop to help ease the friction on the track going around. So if somebody sprays too much on there, it'll overspeed. And the big thing is the computer system looks at the ride is split up into blocks or zones. So it only likes to see one train in one zone, and it gives you a buffer window between each one. So if it overspeeds or overshoots that, it shuts it down immediately. So if we have too much track loop, or if we put it on and then it just pours rain suddenly out of the blue, it will spread through the whole track, and then it overspeeds. And then so we would pull like for that. If there is a maintenance issue, yeah, we'll pull them, and we can work on the side on a lot of them and stuff.
So the ride will temporarily close. Pull it right now.
Yep.
So that there's one lap. Open the ride.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And depending on the ride, this one takes like 2 minutes to pull a train. High rollers, you know, like 20. Depends. Because high roller, like this one, you roll the track over, roll the train on, park it, roll it back. High roller, you have to roll the train to a spot, push, the transfer track moves over, we actually push the train backwards, and then move the track back, and when you tell the ride to go backwards, it doesn't like that either. So then that creates a whole
switch. This one's a whole segment.
Yep. Yeah, and then we like for this, like we'll only run on this side on this track. We will never run on that side. But like say Wild Thing, Excalibur, those we will run. We'll run on those. Steven, you want to take them down to the shop? Start that way. I'm kind of blocked in. This is the lift chain right here.
Look.
Yeah, this is like the motor in here. Cool. And then here's part of the chain, you know, it runs underneath, pulls you back up. The chain in the shop.
I'm not supposed to be here. Whoa, this is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, they stacked.
I feel like
All the other ones I've been in have had like 2 floors. So they probably are this big that you don't just get the sky.
So this is a maintenance shop. We have several departments in here. So we got hydraulics, pneumatics back kind of in that little area back there. Then obviously landscape. This is kind of our vehicle maintenance. Lift bay where we can do like a lot of our inspections on our rides when they're in the shop because they're on those stands that Tom was talking about. So we can kind of bring them in there, lift them up on the hoists. We have a small carpentry department over here with saws. So right here typically would be where like the Renegade high roller rebuild would be going on. And then right in this one, kind of this bay would be like Wild Thing, corkscrew, Excalibur, and then bar one, obviously we have a wave boat, Delirious comes through there, Mad Mouse, and Steel Battle. Yeah,
Why is there chaos sign
is that Rubik's Chaos? Then we have a small welding fab area right here. So right here we have some. This is one of like the Mad Mountain chain. It's probably one of the smaller chains in the park. We just replaced that, so every 10 years the roller coaster gets new chain. That's our company's kind of policy. So this year we just finished Mad Mouse, and we did Corkscrew last year, Wild Things next year. So this is brand new chain. So we just cut it off, and then we'll save it. So every year we send in a sample chain to be analyzed by manufacturers, and they will tell us if it's got excessive wear, any defects in it, needs more oil, less oil, kind of all that. So then we save these sections like brand new, and then obviously we can't just keep taking out sections every year and not have to put some in. So they're perfect for like adding a little chunk every couple of years. So. You can see back there we have our rack of wheels. So that's like a lot of our spare wheels for the rides that are out in the park. Right? So all the rides are built around, they have all the wheels. So that's spare sets. So there's the gray ones. And then top blue are your Wild Thing. So they have clear blue tin that's like Excalibur, Corkscrew, look at that, Steel Battle.
These are the wheels that explode sometimes too. Yeah. You can tell that they look like the Cheetah wheels. I'm really getting the vibe that we're just in a big room. There's nothing particular going on, but like a lot is going on. Like we got wheels over there. We got the steel bending machine over here. We got the wood shop over there. I think they know what's going on.
Yeah.
But walking into
As
it,
an
yeah.
onlooker, I'm like,
I think that's how I feel most cases. I'm like, he's got a system going.
I don't know what it is. Also, I feel like that big clock came from something.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is, but it kind of looks like maybe it was in like the front area.
Yeah.
And now it's here. Look at, he's just right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I forgot about that. Honestly, this is kind of a good escape. You can see all of Steel Venom.
So I took out way too much.
Well, better too much than too little.
That is very true.
So for reference, the airport is a half hour.
Okay.
I kind of do. I think if I don't, I'm going to regret it. So I'm going to go in here.
This is what you guys are going to win.
Whoa.
If you win the trivia game.
Whoa.
It is going to...
Guys, don't look at my answers. I'm not going to cheat.
Yep.
Good, because I am gonna do it wrong.
Okay, let's begin. We're going to start with an easy one. True or false? High Roller is originally from Excelsior Amusement Park. Right now, okay, people? I'm going to bring up Joni, who is going to be handing out our prizes. We're going to kick it off with our bumper cars exit sign. But thank you guys so much for coming out and for kicking off the season with us. We can't wait to see you in the park. Bye.
That's crazy.
That guy knows his stuff.
I was impressed that I got 9.
I'm kind of shocked nobody else got a perfect score.
We did it! Hey, I bought a nano coaster. Goodbye. Wait, there is totally a clock there.
Oh yeah, did you guys see old clockers?
I do. I do think so. Very good shirt. Yes, yes, yes. I have to film an outro.
Okay.
Just got done at Valleyfair Spring Thaw.
Oh, sorry. Do you want
No, it was just really funny because they walked in and they were like, we had a great time.
Yeah.
I would recommend doing it, or any of the other little things that parks do. It was fun. You have fun for real?
Yeah.
Yes.